parliament, what was the debate? You don't know? Oh. Yeah, okay. Yes. I will ask what is happening? Oh, listen to me, everyone. Look toward me. What is happening in Syria, Iraq? What is dispute? Anyone knows about that? Okay, last one. Then you come here. Yes. The mic. You come here. Go. Come here. Please come.
कौन सा शायद कौन सा वाला बंदा है?
Syed. Okay. You know what's happening here? Tell them what's happening in Iraq and what's happening. Please keep quiet, everyone.
Basically, there's war happening, basically in Syria and Britain and America were gonna launch missiles into Syria.
Okay. Now, next question is the war in Syria and Iraq. Who is fighting? Which one? Like which groups are fighting there? You know about it? Anyone? Okay, you come. Because they will listen. Then I will discuss with you. Come. Yeah. Tell them what is happening and who is fighting in Iraq and Syria. Who is IS?
The Islamic State, they're fighting and they're bombing in Syria and Iraq.
Your parents are from Pakistan or Iran?
Pakistan.
Okay, he has told us that in Iraq there is fighting between Muslim groups. You know, some are claiming we are Sunni and others are claiming Shia. Okay, you know, are our young people from university, colleges, are they going to Syria or Iraq? Anyone is going? You know about anyone who is going to Syria? You don't know about that? Okay. So, today in Parliament they have discussed about the ISIS and other things. I am happy that you know about the news and about the channels, news channels. Okay, as a Muslim, we are British. What are our responsibility? How to behave in Britain and British? Anyone give the answer of my question? What should be our behavior? Okay, anyone else? Hamza, you know about that? You come in. No. Okay, my next question is it allowed in war or anything to killing the innocent people? Is it allowed?
Yes.
You said yes. Okay, come. No, it's like, listen his opinion. He said that yes, it is allowed to kill the innocent people. I have asked the question, is it allowed in war or in anything to kill the innocent people?
You're not allowed to kill the innocent.
And the children?
But if people are attacking you, then you are allowed to kill them.
If the people are attacking on you,
Yes.
then
You are allowed to
fight back. But the killing of women and killing of children and innocent people is allowed. Okay, nowadays, you know, we are Muslim, and our Prophet Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. Anyone can translate this verse? Among you, anyone who can translate this verse? وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. Anyone knows the meaning of this verse? What the وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ? He's mashallah very good, nice confidence. Mashallah.
And we sent you as a mercy from mankind.
Subhanallah. Our Prophet Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is mercy to the whole, not only mankind, for everyone. Okay, Rahmatan lil Alameen. Al Alameen, all the universe and everyone, even not only for Muslim. If there is a non-Muslim, our Prophet is mercy for them as well. Even for the animals and birds, they are understanding that our Prophet ﷺ is a mercy to whole mankind. Okay, my next question is, some our young people, they are going Iraq and Syria to fight from one side to fight with other Muslim, yeah, other side to other Muslim. Is it allowed that we should go, our young brother, young boys, even girls are going to... I want to ask your opinion. What is your opinion about this? Yes or no?
Yes.
Anyone say yes? You said yes or no?
No.
Yes or no? Yes or no? No. Okay. His opinion is no. Everyone's opinion is no.
He said
Anyone
yes.
anyone who is saying that yes, they should go to fight in Iraq or Syria. Your opinion. Okay, come. Okay, listen. What is his opinion? Then we will discuss on. बच्चों, अली भाई इधर आ जाए, चेयर लेके इधर आ जाए. No, tell them and tell the reason, what is the logic and why we should go there.
Because you need to stick up for your own side.
To which side? Sunni side. It means the Sunnis are fighting against Shia. So we should go from here to support them. Isn't it? But you are British, you have a passport, okay? When you go to the airport, the people, the police, they will ask you, where are you going? What will you give them answer? Then the police will ask you, why are you going there? Then what will you reply? What is your help the Sunni? Will they allow you to go there to fight there? No. Why? No problem. Yeah, it is his opinion. So it means some our children, some our young boys, they are thinking that we should go to in Iraq to fight there and some are claiming that we are going there for jihad. Okay. So first thing is, are you going to school or colleges and going to mosque? To learn the knowledge, to seek the knowledge, to gain the knowledge. Is it ibadat or not? Is it ibadat or not? Yes. So, as a Muslim, we should learn our lesson, read the Holy Quran. Even if your mother is old and no one is present to take care of your mother, you should go to fight, or you should take care to your mother.
Take care.
Mother, mashallah. So today I will tell you about the situation we are living in in Britain. In Parliament, they have discussed about the Muslim behavior in Britain and in UK. So many boys and girls, they went to Syria to fight against, because these groups, one group is Muslim, other group is claiming we are Muslim, and they are torturing the non-Muslim. In Iraq, the ISIS, they have killed many non-Muslim Christians. So my question is it allowed that people, they are not fighting, they are innocent, living in their houses, and they have captured their children and arrested their ladies and abused their ladies and women? In my opinion, as a student of Islam, it is not allowed, okay? To demolish the grave, to demolish the tomb, even if during war Muslims are not allowed to demolish the church or so these people in Syria and in Iraq, they are killing the innocent people like Israel did in Palestine, and many Muslim children were killed by the Israeli army. So that was not allowed in civilized manner and civilization. As the Muslim claiming people in Iraq, they are doing and they are killing to the non-Muslim and Muslims. So these are, if you have a dispute between your aqidah, if someone aqidah is different, my aqidah is different, is it allowed if someone have a difference in opinion and aqidah, you kill them? So in Islam it is not allowed. Our Prophet Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he used to send the army, there are many मैं आपको उर्दू में बताता हूँ कि उस वक्त भी इस्लाम में जो मर्सी है किसी बच्चे को कत्ल नहीं करना, फसलें को काटना, इवन जो ट्रीज है उनको नहीं काटना, और अगर नॉन मुस्लिम है वो अपने मंदिर में चला गया या चर्च में तो उसके अंदर भी आर्मी एंटर नहीं हो सकती। तो वॉर के अंदर है, तो अगर पीसफुल लाइफ हो तो यहाँ पर जो कुछ लोग कहते हैं कि हमें यहाँ पर क्रिश्चियन को किल कर दो, ज्यूज को किल कर दो, ये सारे जो है
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. And I firstly ask everyone on my left hand to move in. Okay? So I can talk to everyone at once rather than in my head. Okay? Now, mashallah, Shah Sahib has picked the topic to talk to you about linked to the current affairs, what's going on in the world today, especially linked to our Muslim brothers and sisters all over the world, in parts of the world such as Iraq and Syria. Okay? There are unfortunately groups of Muslims who are killing innocent people in parts of the world, and Shah Sahib is trying to explain to you and make you understand that the killing or the loss of innocent life is not acceptable in Islam. Okay? For example, Shah Sahib has just said that during the time of the Prophet ﷺ, when there were wars, when there were battles, there were still rules, there were still regulations. For example, you weren't allowed to attack the women. You weren't allowed to attack the elderly. You weren't allowed to attack anyone who was gaining safety within a religious establishment, whether that's a church or a synagogue or any other religious establishment. Okay, like we have our mosque, any place of worship where someone is resting or staying, you were not allowed to enter. Okay, the most important thing you need to understand that yes, you know, we have an inclination, we have a feeling towards our Muslim brothers and sisters, and we want to support them and help them. But there are ways of supporting and helping them. Going out and killing innocent people doesn't help. All that does is makes more hatred, unfortunately, grow within the hearts of the non-Muslims for us Muslims. So it's very, very important, as Shah Sahib said, that there are certain practices and codes that we must follow, inshallah, before we take any action.
Other thing I want to mention, I have heard in speeches, some mosque, I went there and some scholars were delivering a speech. If you are a Christian or a Jew, if they are your neighbor, so what are the rights if your neighbor is Muslim? So we have to treat very well and good manners. My question is, if your neighbor is non-Muslim, this is my question and you have to give me the answer. If your neighbor is Christian, your neighbor is Jew, your neighbor is Sikh, Hindu or any faith, what would be our behavior as a Muslim? How we have to treat to our neighbor and what kind of manners we should behave with them? Okay, mashallah, you come in. You say something, inshallah. Other boys will come and they will. You should contribute your ideas and what you think about that.
You have to respect them.
Anyone else?
You have to treat them the exact same that you treat a Muslim neighbour.
Very good, mashallah.
You can
Okay, you come.
Be nice.
Like what kind, how to help each other, and
Help.
if your neighbor is old, like old lady and old person, he is not Muslim, he is non-Muslim, and that old person is asking to your father, your mother, that please come and help, we should help them or not?
We should.
We must help. Mashallah, very good. Okay, Ali. Mashallah.
After each other.
Look after each other. Very good, mashallah. Okay, you come.
If they wanted to borrow something, don't just say no.
Oh, very good, mashallah. You come.
Treat them as if they were like a Muslim neighbor.
Anyone else? Okay, you come here.
Even if you don't really like them and they're like mean to you, you shouldn't be mean to them.
You should respect them like a friend. Treat them the way you want to be treated. Treat them like they're your friends.
Okay, mashallah. Mr. Ali, mashallah, brother Ali, he will tell you how to behave and how we can preach our Islam to non-Muslim. How we can.
MashaAllah, all of you had good answers that we should treat everyone equally and fairly. Okay? It's a duty on us, for example, to look after our neighbors, and it's stated in Quran. In Quran, it doesn't state in there whether you look after your neighbor only if it's a Muslim neighbor. No. It says your neighbor has rights on you. Okay? The reason it states this is because it's a way of doing dawah. It's a way of showing these non-Muslims that our religion is a beautiful religion, a religion of peace. My next door neighbor, in Leeches where I live, is an old white lady. Okay, she's not too old, maybe in the late 40s. And on Eid, we give her food. Every 3 or 4 weeks, when it's time to mow the grass or cut the grass, we take turns. So 1 month she will cut our grass, the following month we will cut her grass. She looks after my house when I'm away. For example, today I had to go to London because I had someone from my family who passed away. So she looked after the house for me. Whenever anything goes wrong in my house and I'm not there, she will phone me and say, Ali, something's happened, your alarm's gone off, or there's someone here to see you and you're not home, etc., etc. And we do the same vice versa for her. She had an issue where unfortunately her husband passed away 4 or 5 months ago. And I was the one who went in with other members of my family and with our other neighbors. And we helped her get her husband out while the ambulance was waiting. We kept her, we supported her, we gave her water, we gave her a chair to sit on, etc. It is a duty on us, because only when we do these good things will the non-Muslims see that we are good people. As Muslims, we are good-natured people, and all the goodness in us, all the qualities that we have are from our religion. So it's very, very important to understand that. To give you an example, of how the Prophet ﷺ would do something that would lead to a non-Muslim becoming Muslim, there was a Jewish lady. There was a non-believer, an old lady, who was struggling with her luggage, with her bags and some really heavy bags. Everyone walked past this lady, and no one helped her until our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam approached this lady and helped the lady. Now the lady didn't know who the Prophet ﷺ was. And she said that, mashallah, she said, thank you for your help. Thank you for helping me when no one else has helped me. But I want to give you one piece of advice. There is a man around here whose name is Muhammad. Stay away from him. You're a young, nice man, so stay away from this man named Muhammad. The Prophet ﷺ obviously knew she was talking about him, but just so she didn't feel embarrassed, he didn't say nothing. He stayed quiet, he remained quiet. The lady before the Prophet ﷺ, after helping her, was going to leave. She said, tell me your name. Who are you? So I remember you, you've helped me, I want to know who you are. And the Prophet ﷺ remained quiet because he again didn't want her to feel embarrassed that she has just told me to stay away from me. She has just told me that this Muhammad is a bad person. So I don't want her to feel bad. I've just helped her and she's happy I've helped her. And she has tried to give me good advice. What she thought was good advice. Eventually, because she kept persisting and asking the Prophet ﷺ his name, he told her that I am that same man that you have warned me against. I am Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. What was that lady, that non-believer's reaction? She accepted Islam. She accepted Islam. So the Prophet ﷺ didn't do anything, didn't say anything. He didn't enforce on her that you have to become Muslim. All he ﷺ did was showed his good character, showed his good nature, and showed how actions speak louder than words. Okay? This is something you've heard before many a time. It's our duty, because unfortunately our image as Muslims as a whole isn't the best. Because of the actions of others, we are seen unfortunately as terrorists. We are seen as bad people who don't look after their own, or don't look after others. But it's our duty, because we are the Ummah of our beloved Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, to act like the Prophet our beloved Prophet ﷺ did. And our actions should show that we are good Muslims.
अली भाई एक बच्चे आते हैं ना कुरान करीम में इन्होंने बॉटम यानी पीछे डाल के आते हैं ब्लैक बैग के अंदर अक्सर वो कहा भी जाता है उसके बावजूद ना तो कुरान करीम को एक हाथ से पकड़ लेते हैं तो ये कुरान करीम को थोड़ा सादर बताते
हैं. Just two final things before I let you leave. Both pointed out, one pointed out by Shah Sahab and one pointed out by Qadi Sahab. When you come to the mosque, you come here to learn how to read the Quran. Yes? And alhamdulillah, mashallah, we have some beautiful reciters amongst you. Some of you who read Quran exceptionally well. Okay? Now the Quran is the book of the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if you come here, Umar, come here. Okay? Now, Umar is standing now with the Quran next to his chest, mashallah. How it should be. Yes? Yes. Okay? When he was first over there, his Quran was slightly lower. Okay? This is disrespectful. This is not a normal book. This is a book, inshallah, by reading, inshallah, which will take you to heaven. By memorizing, inshallah, you will not only take yourself to heaven, but also 7 or 70 people in some relations from your family who are meant to go to hell, you will take to heaven. So, this is not an ordinary book. This is a book that deserves our respect, demands our respect. Some of you have these bags, these pouches that you put there, the Quran in. Yes? Now, what I want you to do, I don't mind you having these pouches. No, these bags are okay. But the other pouches, you know the smaller pouches that you have, like the Nike ones or Adidas ones, etc. Can you please make sure the straps on these pouches are tightened so the bag is further up? It shouldn't be hanging by your waist. Okay? That's the first thing. Secondly, another reminder about cleanliness. This is the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is our duty, it is compulsory upon us to look after the house. No one should be getting up, everyone should be sitting down. When I'm talking, no one's allowed to move, including you, Heather. Come here. Come here. Sit down. Okay? It is our duty, it is compulsory on us to look after the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That includes the benches, that includes the wudu area, that includes all of the carpet. Anywhere that we see any rubbish, it's our duty to pick it up, put it in our pocket, and when you come across a bin, to put it into the bin. That doesn't mean that we are the ones putting the rubbish down, unfortunately in some cases. These benches are the benches that you use for Quran. Okay?
And also they
So,
are
look-
going on the street, when going the gate are also rubbish are there.
Even outside, we've just talked about how we need to set an example and show our good qualities as Muslims. Muslims don't throw rubbish. Muslims don't litter on the street. So if you do have any wrappers or any rubbish with you, just keep it in your pocket until you pass a bin. Most of the roads, they have bins on them anyway. Okay? So Jazakallah khair for listening. Thank you for participating. And I want to see you actually putting these into practice now. Okay? In the mosque, around the local area, in your schools, wherever you go, inshallah. Okay? Can I ask you all to stay where you are? Can I ask Ustad Tahir there? As always, can I move, the Hifz class move forward. Move forward. Move forward. Okay? Okay. Now as always, the teachers will dismiss those who are reading and sending blessings and salutations on our beloved Prophet. Okay? So after 3, 1, 2, 3.
Sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu